Hey guys, I figured I'd give you kind of a little story video since, as you may know if you heard my previous video, I am freshly moved to a new place, so it might take me a little bit of time, at least a few days, maybe a week, to start thinking on what topics I would like to continue covering, and just give me time to brainstorm ideas for new videos. So in the meantime, I'd like to hold you guys over with a story from my past, and it is not trans related in any way. It's just a weird, abnormal thing that happened to me. It happened a few years back. I was having my girlfriend at the time over for the night, and it was late. It was sometime after midnight, 1, 2, 3 a.m., something like that, and I was feeling kind of tired, but we wanted to stay up all night. So what's the natural answer to that? Well, we should get some energy drinks. Now, I proposed that idea, but unfortunately my girlfriend did not want to go with me, as it was so late and she was tired, I was tired, and it was a snowstorm out and it was very cold. It was just overall unpleasant. So I said, okay, I guess I'll go on my own. But if I'm going to make that long walk on my own and I don't have company, I better ride my bike so I can get there in like 5 minutes instead of like 20 minutes. So that's what I did. And it might seem weird to you to ride a bicycle in the winter, but I live in Canada and people do that kind of thing here. And I was one of those people. I'd never had any problems with it before. But this was a really bad snowstorm. So I get to the convenience store, I buy the energy drinks and a couple bags of chips, stuff like that, put it in my backpack, and I start heading back home when I get to this big intersection, but there was no traffic on the streets whatsoever. It was dead the middle of the night, and of course, a snowstorm, so whatever. I go to turn at the intersection, but little do I know, there is a giant SnowPlow truck coming from the opposite direction, and, well, that truck hits me on my bicycle, and, because of the bad conditions of the roads, it takes like 30-50 feet, something like that, for the truck to stop, and I'm like tangled up in the snowplow part of the truck, that big wedge at the front that actually scoops up the snow. I don't know what that's called, the blade, I don't know, but I'm all tangled up in this part. My bike gets totally ran over, it doesn't stick with me, and it's totally destroyed, and I'm just caught up in the front of the snowplow. Eventually the truck stops, and I'm like screaming. I'm like screaming like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Just what the fuck over and over again. I think that's all I could say. I seem to be in shock or something. So it takes seemingly forever for the driver to get out of the vehicle, and by the time he does get out, I've stopped yelling, and he asked me if I'm okay, and I guess I was in shock or something, because I said, yeah, I'm fine, I just need to rest for a second, as I'm leaning up against the snowplow. Like, yeah, I just need to rest and I'll be good. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Until I try to move, and I realize that I can't. And I'm like, actually, on second thought, I'm not okay. And I borrow his cell phone and call my girlfriend and call an ambulance. And the ambulance shows up, and the paramedics come out of the ambulance to come help me. And before they can assist me, I'm like, wait, before you check me, can you get my backpack over there? It was thrown off of me at some point during the crash. And they're like, okay, why? And I'm like, there's something really important in there, I need to make sure it's okay. So they for some reason, I would think they would ignore this, but they didn't. They said okay, and they went and got my backpack, and they opened it up, and what's inside my backpack? The potato chips and the energy drinks. And that's it. So I say, are they okay? Are they okay? Are the drinks okay? Are the chips okay? And they check, and the chip bags are like totally destroyed, and the chips are ruined, crushed into little bits. Like, no, the chips didn't survive, but the drinks are okay. Which was funny, because they were in glass bottles. So I was like, yes, they're okay. I was so happy. And then, finally, they came and took care of me and got me into the ambulance. Went to the hospital. Waited forever, hours. And finally, when I did get attention, I got all the scans done. The x-ray and the CAT scan and all that stuff. They did the works. And they found out that I shattered my pelvis in the crash. I think it was 3 places or something like that. My pelvis was broken. And they said to me that to recover from this, I would need 3 months of solid bed rest. That's not like on light duty or walking around. 3 months bedridden. Like, you do not get out of the bed in those 3 months. And it was all doom and gloom at that point. They were like, you know, bed sores are going to be a big problem because you really can't be getting out of bed. You're going to need someone with you so that you can go to the bathroom, because you're not going to be able to get up and go to the toilet. You're going to need a bedpan. You're going to need all your meals made for you and brought to you. This and that. And I was like, I just burst into tears right then. I was like, really? This is going to be my life now? Like, to me right then, 3 months seemed like forever. Like, how was I going to survive 3 months not being able to move out of bed? It devastated me. So yeah, I cried a lot. Luckily I had people there with me by then in the hospital. My girlfriend was with me. My mother was with me. They were keeping me company, so that was good. That was nice. My girlfriend at the time, she even drew me a very funny and nice picture for me to kind of commemorate the event. And if I can, I will see if I can somehow I'll see if I can somehow include the picture in this video. I'll take a picture of the picture and pop it in here, so hopefully you guys can get a kick out of that too. But I keep it even to this day because it was awesome and it made me laugh, and that's really important when you're in a situation like that, is to be able to laugh. So yeah, that was my story of how I got fucking run over by a snowplow. Who gets run over by a snowplow? Me. And that's how I lost my bicycle, and that's how I was stuck in bed for 3 months. I lost my job at the time. Yeah. I lost a few things, actually. But anyways, I was pretty stubborn. I refused to take any kind of painkillers. At that point in my life, I was very anti-drug. Like, and by that I mean prescription drugs. Like, I would say, if my body is giving me pain, that means it's trying to signal that something is wrong. So why would I want to dull that? Why would I want to get rid of that? I mean, for example, if I have a broken pelvis and I'm lying in bed and I move a certain way and oh my god, it hurts really bad, well, it's telling me maybe you shouldn't move like that because you're damaging yourself. So why would I want to be on some heavy drugs that are gonna like make me feel all woozy and out of it, and then not pick up on the signals of what I should be doing and what I shouldn't? But I don't actually have that way of thinking anymore. I'm just trying to explain how I was then. Now, I mean, if I get even a little headache, I'm like, give me the Tylenol. Give me the Tylenol with codeine, because I'm not putting up with the pain no more. No, fuck that. So anyways, I didn't take any painkillers the entire time that I was dealing with that, and they really, really tried to push it. Like, they wanted to give me the good stuff, and fuck, I was in a lot of pain, yelling and screaming and stuff, but I was stubborn, so I didn't do it. Now, this might be a little inappropriate, additionally so because I had not transitioned yet at that point, so I was presenting myself as male. But here, I think it's a funny little fact. Well, I had this broken pelvis, shattered in 3 places, and it was bedridden. I still managed to find a way to have sexual intercourse. Let's just put it that way. So that was kind of my like proud thing to do, or whatever, of the incident. It's like, well, I may have been stuck in bed for 3 months, but it was a fun 3 months. I'm sorry if the woman who I was dating at the time watches this video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think I'll end the video there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little story, and I hope to have more, maybe contentful, is that a word, contentful? Videos with more actual content coming in the near future, so stick around for that. I'll see you guys next time.